Hey guys, it's Uche Alex here again, and in this course we'll be talking in depth about the psychology of color. Towards the end of the previous video, we defined psychology of color, and we said it is a look at color and how it affects our mood, emotions, behavior, and what they mean to us. In this video, we'll be looking deep into the psychology of color, and generally, this course helps us to understand how to use colors for effective communications through our designs. With a proper understanding of color psychology, you can make designs that people or the target audience can easily connect with, thereby helping your clients achieve their personal or organizational goals. In marketing, the psychology of color can and must be used to trigger the right or intended responses from customers. Therefore, designing without considering the psychology of color can keep your audience confused or not knowing what next to do. In case you are thinking, where does this color psychology and meanings come from? Well, I'll tell you. Color meanings stem from psychological effects, biological conditioning, and cultural developments. Psychologically, some colors are deeply rooted in our brains because these colors are visible all around us and we naturally have attached certain meanings to them. Like, let's say, the color red. Like, because we use fire to cook all the time and fire is mostly red, we can easily attach the meaning of warm to the color red. Sometimes too, we can easily attach the feeling of a burning sensation to that color red. And also, whenever we injure ourselves, we bleed. And when we bleed, blood comes out of our skin. And because our blood is red, that's why sometimes we can easily relate danger to the color red. We are drawn to red fruits over the green ones because we know that red fruits usually means ripe fruit or sweet fruit. A fruit that used to be green and suddenly turns red, we now know the fruit is ripe, just like we are seeing here. Then we see green as the color of nature because the trees and all the plants around us are mostly green. Then culturally or even religiously, colors like white represent holiness or purity. So in the previous course, when looking at the color wheel, we mentioned that color is divided into two major categories. We said there are warm colors and cool colors. Now let's go into the colors that make up these two categories and try to understand what these colors mean to us, starting with warm colors. Warm colors are the bright colors from the color wheels such as red, orange, and yellow. So red is the color of passion and drama. This color attracts the most attention and is attached to strong emotions such as anger and love. Universally, red is used to signify strength, danger, courage, and power. So here are the emotions that the color red helps us feel: excitement, energy, passion, courage, and attention. Because of these emotions that the color red helps us feel, the color red is used to create urgency, draw attention, caution, stimulate. By stimulation, red has been known to stimulate appetite. That is why it's popular in fast food chains where it is used with another primary color, yellow. If you're being observant, a lot of fast food businesses don't play with the color red and yellow. They use it most of the time. And here are the industries where the color red is used most in graphic design, with examples of how they are used. The industries are entertainment, food, sports, fire protection or safety, then children products. In this example about red, Coca-Cola is one company that is known for the red color. And the red here in their brand talks about passion and energy from their drink. Let's look at yellow. Yellow is the color of optimism. It is a compelling color that conveys youthfulness, fresh energy, warmth, cheerfulness, attention grabbing, happiness, and hope. It's a happy and youthful color, full of hope and positivity. It's another color that grabs your attention and for that reason can also be used to signify caution, like red or orange. So here are the emotions that are attached to this color: excitement, energy, strength, passion, and positivity. So because of all these emotions that are attached to this color, these colors are mostly used to energize, they are used to draw attention, they are used to caution, and they are also used to stimulate. And here are the industries where this color yellow is mostly used in graphic design, with examples of how they are used. The industries are food, sports, travel, and leisure. In this example, as you can see here, it's a food flyer, and the color red and yellow are still used together in this design to stimulate appetite. If you look closely, you see how the yellow have been used as strategic places to draw attention to those items like the price and the name of the company and the name of the brand. Let's look at orange. Orange, just like the other warm colors, represents excitement, energy, health, and vitality, beauty, seasonal change, and warmth. Orange combines the warmth and heat of red with the playfulness and joy of yellow. It attracts attention without being as daring as red. It's an energetic color that can bring to mind health and vitality, giving its obvious link to oranges and vitamin C. It's a youthful color as well, bringing an element of vibrancy and fun. So the emotions attached to this color orange is excitement, energy, strength, passion, and positivity. Because of these emotions, the color orange is mostly used in graphic design to energize, draw attention, caution, and even stimulate. And here are the different industries where the color orange is used mostly in graphic designs. The industries are food, sports, arts, entertainment, and transportation. And if you look at this example, one company that makes good use of orange is Fanta. So that's enough for the warm colors. Let's take a look at the cool colors. Cool colors are the darker colors from the color wheel, such as green, blue, and purple. And let's start with green. Green represents growth, life, good health, fertility, and abundance. Green is universally associated with nature, as it's the color of grass, plants, and trees. This connection to nature makes green a natural choice when designing for brands that are eco-friendly, organic, or sustainable. Another association with green is when we say things like getting green light, or you say, I'm waiting for your green light. We make that statement all the time. Or I'm waiting for you to give me green light. It's more like I'm waiting for you to give me a go ahead. I'm waiting for you to give me a permission to come. Yeah, that's what getting the green light mostly signifies. So using that phrase with the color green makes green associated to with taking action. And this stems from our daily use of the traffic light. The color red makes you stop, the color yellow makes you ready, and the color green actually tells you go. So psychologically, when we get the green light, is associated with taking an action. Then green is also associated with money and so represents prosperity and stability. So here are the emotions attached to green. Number 1, fertility. 2, stability. 3, growth. And 4, nature. Because of these emotions, green is used to restore growth. It's used to show progress. It's used to express nature. It's used to show renewable energy. And here are the industries where this color green is used mostly in graphic design, with some examples as well. Color green is used mostly in farming and agriculture, real estate, banking, non-profit organizations, beauty products, and renewable energy. And here is a very good example of a flyer that is made with green. This flyer is about renewable energy, and as you can see, the color green is predominantly used in this design to portray renewable energy. It is a form of energy that is known to preserve our environment, preserve Earth, and not destroying it, just like the fossil fuels are destroying our ozone layers and indirectly destroying life on Earth. So the green here means this type of energy preserves life. That is why green is used mostly in renewable energy, because it's preserving nature. Let's take a look at blue. Blue represents trust, responsibility, and reliability. Blue is cool and relaxing. Light baby blue is peaceful, while dark blue can signify power. It is the most popular color in the world, both when it comes to personal preferences and usage in business logos. It is the go-to color for trusted corporate institutions. That's why big corporations like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, General Electric, Boeing is the company that produces aeroplanes. Visa is a financial, the ATM card now is a financial transaction company. IBM and the rest of them make use of this color as their brand color. All these companies are making use of these colors so that while you use their platforms, you can be relaxed and somehow trust them without even realizing what you're doing. Like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, there has been issues going around about social media companies selling off our data, and these colors helps you relax and be comfortable and trust them with your data even without realizing it. They give you this kind of cool effect. Boeing is the company that makes aeroplanes, and in the aerospace, safety is a very big issue. Boeing uses this color to help you get relaxed with their brand so that you can trust them. Visa is a financial transaction company. And as you can see here, the color of Visa is blue, and Visa uses this color to make you trust that your money is safe with them. IBM is a computer hardware company. So you see how all these companies use this blue to make you trust them or make you feel calm using their products. So the emotions that are attached to blue is trust, loyalty, honesty, inner security. Because of this, the color blue is used to reduce stress, create calmness, and build trust. And here are the industry where the color blue is used mostly in graphic design: accounting, security, finance, and engineering. You can look closely at this example where the CEO of Facebook is making a presentation and was trying to talk about security. And if you look at his background, you can see how he intentionally used the color blue when talking about how secured your data is with the platform. So you see how these companies strategically use blue to play on our psychology. So let's look at purple. Purple is an interesting color because it's both warm and cool. It combines the passion and energy of red with the calmness and serenity of blue. Because of its association with royalty, purple is inherently prestigious and luxurious. Purple dye was historically expensive, which meant that only wealthy rulers could afford it. Purple is also associated with religion and spirituality. Therefore, it represents luxury, spirituality, mystery, and royalty. So here are the emotions attached to purple: mystery, spirituality, sensitivity. So because of these emotions, purple is used to create an impression of luxury or royalty, create an impression of uniqueness. So here are the industries where the purple is used most of the time: in graphic design, humanitarian, religion, and hospitality. As you can see from this product by the left, you can see how the purple is used to give this product a feeling of uniqueness, a feeling of luxury. The color purple also appeals to children and are often used in toys and candy packaging. And as you can see here by the right, that's why the company Cadbury uses this color a lot, especially for their candy called Eclairs. But beyond the warm and cool colors, as shown in the color wheel, there is also another category of colors called neutral colors. Neutral colors are most clearly defined as hues that appear to be without color and don't typically appear on the color wheel. Neutral colors, therefore, do not compete with primary and secondary colors, but instead complement them. The four most common neutrals are black, white, brown, and gray. Since neutral colors appear to be without color, they are easy on the eye. In graphic design, this makes them popular as a background. The neutral colors complement the other colors in an arrangement that allows the eye to easily flow between each focal point. And by focal point, I mean the feature of the design that is most interesting or important. When used as backgrounds, neutral colors are paired with a brighter hue to make the hue appear more vibrant. This is because the eye is naturally attracted to such colors with a higher intensity. In this example, you can clearly see how the color gray is used as a background to draw your attention to the most important part of this design, which is the first May, and the label, the picture of the label or picture of the worker in this design. So while it tells, just take a look at this design, your eyes quickly moves to the red. So you see how using neutrals as backgrounds help the focal point of the design stand out. All neutrals, due to being easy to look at, commonly symbolize relaxation, neutrality, and calmness. Let's look at white. White specifically symbolizes purity, cleanliness, peace, new beginnings, light, and new ideas. And here is an example of how white is being used. Let's look at gray. Gray symbolism varies as it has neutral hues ranging from black to white. Darker grays can appear mysterious, dramatic, steadfast, sophisticated, enduring, and solid. Lighter grays appear soothing, calming, and enlightening. Metallic grays, such as silver, appear sleek, elegant, and modern. All grays, in general, are associated with being timeless, classic, corporate, balanced, and emotionless. They represent responsibility, fairness, loyalty, wisdom, selflessness, practicality, sometimes too depression and loss. And here's an example of the use of gray, although with a touch of black. So let's look at black. Black is often considered as the strongest of neutrals. It is associated with dominance, darkness, sophistication, authority, seriousness, quality, mystery, drama, fear, death, evil, and grief. When used in a palette, black is mostly a base, allowing other colors to shine. However, when left alone, black can also be a dominant focal point. Because black is the absence of all color, it seems to stand alone, giving off an air of seriousness, control, independence, and mystery. You can see how black is being used here by Rolls-Royce to portray dominance and authority. Let's look at brown. Brown is the most commonly seen neutral in nature. Like looking around, the body of trees are mostly brown. The color of your skin is brown. The color of earth, that is the sand you walk on, is brown as well. So it is the most common neutral in nature. It's considered simple, inexpensive, natural, stabilizing, approachable, warm, strong, healing, and grounding. It reminds people of home and honesty. Here in this example, you can see how different shades of brown are being used in this beauty product. So neutral colors are also called muted colors. So at this point, we have looked at the color wheel and seen all the warm and cool colors. We have gone through all the different colors that make up these warm and cool colors, and we have gone through the meanings this color have to us. We have also gone further to look at neutral colors, colors that don't appear on the color wheels, and we have been able to also associate meanings to these colors. But what happens when we put all these colors together? Like when we use all these colors together in a design, what does it represent? Putting several of these colors together, especially the warm and the cool colors together in a design, can represent diversity. This design here by the left is the logo of NBC. They use the different colors in the logo design to represent the diversity of their services and the different departments that make up the company or the corporation. In summary, having gone through this video from the beginning to this point, you must have understood the meanings that are attached to several of the colors around us, or several of these colors we use in graphic design. But then, in as much as we have these meanings attached to these colors, on the average, when designing, it's important to note that one color can mean different things to different people or target audience due to different cultures and different environment. Either ways, the best way to apply the right color psychology is by conducting some research before designing. So number one, before you start designing, you first need to research your target audience to first of all find out and understand what certain colors mean to them before deciding on the colors to use. What a white color can mean to me as a Nigerian may not be what a white color can mean to an Indian person. What a red color can mean to me might not be what a red color can mean to someone else from a different culture and environment. So when designing, you see why it's important to first of all research your audience and know what these colors mean to them before designing or before deciding what colors to use. Then secondly, before choosing colors to use, you also need to understand the company you're designing for, their brand's color identity. Let's take for example, you are to design for Coca-Cola. First of all, you don't just start designing with any color you like. You need to first of all understand Coca-Cola's color identity. As you know it, Coca-Cola mostly uses red. This means that whatever you're designing has to do with a lot of red. And this brings us to the end of this course. And in this course, we have two activities. And the first one is you will have to submit any 5 different designs of your choice and share how they make you feel. Get some random designs you can lay your hands on. Just looking at the predominant colors in the design, tell us how the colors make you feel. What impression are you getting from these designs? Then in the second activity, for a client who needs you to design a flyer for her organic product, what color do you think will be best suitable for the design? So do this and submit and see you in the next course.